What if I told you there's a single movement, no gym, no machines, no heavy weights that can build powerful legs, improve posture, boost your energy, and yes, even support your vitality? And the surprising thing is, most people over 50 have never even heard of it. It's called the horse stance, a posture that looks like just standing still, but don't let appearances fool you. Hidden inside this simple stance is incredible strength. This isn't some new fitness fad. For centuries, martial artists, traditional healers, and athletes have used it not for how it looks, but for what it actually does. The best part, you only need 2 minutes a day. You can practice it in your living room, in the kitchen, or even beside your bed. No treadmill, no running, no stress on your joints. What makes the horse stance truly special isn't just the way it builds muscle, it also trains your mind. It sharpens balance, supports joint health, improves circulation in the pelvic area, and even helps maintain healthy hormones. The benefits may surprise you. In this video, I'll break down exactly why the horse stance works and how you can start using it today to stay strong, sharp, and centered well into your 50 seconds and beyond. Stick around because benefit #7 is something almost no one talks about, but everyone over 50 needs to hear. And before we dive in, drop your name and where you're watching from in the comments. I'd love to know. 1. Real strength begins with your legs. Let's be honest, after 50, leg strength isn't just about looking fit. It's about standing up from a chair without pushing off with your hands, climbing stairs without wincing, and walking with confidence without worrying about losing your balance. The horse stance works like a power station for your lower body. The moment you sink into position, your quads, glutes, hamstrings, and calves all fire up at once, staying engaged the entire time you hold the stance. There's no pounding, no bouncing, just steady, controlled tension. And that's where the magic happens. Unlike high-impact exercises that wear down your knees and hips, this stance builds strength without the damage. It's gentle on your joints but tough on your muscles. The perfect combo for the aging body. Here's something most people overlook: the stronger your legs are, the more independent you remain. Whether it's carrying groceries, catching yourself on a slippery floor, or simply enjoying a long walk, your legs are your life support. Just 2 minutes a day of horse stance can restore strength you didn't even realize you'd lost, giving you a grounded, steady presence that carries into everything you do. Because aging gracefully doesn't mean losing strength, it means training smarter. Core strength is more than abs. It's your lifeline. Most people think core strength is all about six-pack abs, but the truth is, your core is far more important than appearance. It's the foundation that holds you upright, keeps your balance steady, and protects your spine. It connects your upper and lower body, acting like a central anchor that stabilizes every movement you make. When you practice the horse stance, your core is fully activated. It doesn't just make you stronger, it makes you more stable, more resilient, and more capable of moving through life with ease. After 50, it's no longer about chasing six-pack abs. It's about something far more essential: stability, posture, and protecting the spine that carries you through life. The horse stance doesn't just hit the front of your core, it quietly works the whole system. Your obliques, your deep spinal muscles, even the small stabilizers that keep your lower back safe, all of them come alive when you hold this position. Without leaning forward, twisting, or collapsing, your body is forced to find its own equilibrium. That subtle burn you feel, that's your core firing on every cylinder. Why does this matter so much? Because a strong core takes the heavy load off your lower back. It helps you sit through a long dinner without pain, stand in line at the grocery store without fatigue, and move through your day with ease instead of effort. Everyday motions, turning the wheel while driving, rolling out of bed in the morning, or simply bending to pick something up, become smoother, lighter, more natural. And here's the beauty of it. Unlike crunches or endless planks that can leave your neck stiff or your shoulders sore, the horse stance builds endurance. It gives you the quiet, long-lasting strength that keeps you upright from sunrise to bedtime. No flashy routines, no rapid-fire reps, just you, your breath, and the steady power that grows in silence. After 50, your core isn't about appearance anymore. It's your foundation, your safeguard, your lifeline. 3. Regain balance and reconnect with your body. One of the sneakiest signs of aging isn't wrinkles or gray hair, it's the slow, silent loss of balance. You hardly notice it until you miss a step, stumble on a curb, or find yourself brushing the wall just in case. But what if you could retrain your body to sense itself better without even moving an inch? That's exactly what the horse stance does. When you hold this posture, your entire frame from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head must stay aligned. Your muscles engage to hold you steady, but the bigger win happens in your brain. It reawakens something called proprioception, your inner GPS, that constantly tells you where your body is in space. Imagine it, like rebooting the balance software you didn't realize was running in the background. Over time, this recalibration not only steadies your steps, but restores the confidence to move freely again. Whether it's hiking a trail, dancing at a wedding, or simply walking down a frosty driveway in the morning, you'll feel more secure in every stride. The best part, this balance training doesn't demand fancy equipment or circus-like one-foot tricks. Just your body, your breath, and a little stillness. Because falls aren't random accidents, they're warnings. The horse stance helps you catch yourself before they happen, bringing back the quiet confidence you thought you'd lost. 4. Support your health below the belt. No pills, no awkward talks. Here's a subject most fitness videos tiptoe around: pelvic health. But let's be real, after 50, it's not just about having strong legs or good balance. It's also about circulation, vitality, and yes, even your intimate well-being. The horse stance does something that few other exercises touch. It activates the deep, often neglected muscles of your hips, pelvis, and lower abdomen. As you settle into the pose, blood flow increases in these areas, nourishing tissues and strengthening vascular health. It's like gently flipping a switch to wake up parts of the body that have quietly gone offline. Over time, this improved circulation can mean greater vitality, stronger pelvic support, and a healthier foundation for everything from daily energy to sexual function. For men, this practice can be a quiet ally for performance. By improving blood flow and engaging the muscles responsible for stamina and control, it naturally supports erectile function. For women, the benefits are just as profound. It strengthens the pelvic floor, which helps with bladder control, stability, and intimate wellness. This isn't about vanity or chasing youth. It's about staying connected to your body and protecting the quality of life you deserve without depending on prescriptions or costly treatments. And there's more. Because the horse stance also encourages steady breathing and lowers stress hormones, people often notice an unexpected gift: brighter moods, deeper sleep, and a calm, renewed sense of vitality. Imagine waking up with energy, not just in the gym, but in the simple moments of your daily life. That's the real promise of this posture. Aging doesn't have to mean slowing down. Sometimes it means finally waking up to a stronger, more alive version of yourself. 5. Train the body, quiet the mind, resilience that lasts. Most workouts are about motion. They keep you moving, sweating, pushing through repetitions. But the horse stance is different. It's about stillness. It challenges your body, yes, but it also tests your mind in a way few exercises can. At first it feels simple, but 30 seconds in your legs begin to tremble, your thoughts wander, and that little voice in your head says, just quit. If you stay, if you breathe, if you hold, something shifts. You're not only strengthening muscles, you're building grit. You're teaching yourself to remain steady when every instinct screams to give up. This is the resilience that transfers directly into life. When stress hits, when plans unravel, when sleep escapes you, you're steadier, less reactive, more anchored. And science confirms that slow, focused practice, paired with intentional breathing, reduces cortisol, sharpens emotional control, and builds mental endurance. For anyone over 50, this is transformative. Life doesn't promise to get easier, but you can train yourself to get stronger inside and out. And often, it starts with something as deceptively small as standing still when your mind whispers, enough. This isn't just exercise. It's emotional armor. 6. Strong joints. Steady steps without the wear and tear. As the years add up, our joints are usually the first to complain. Knees ache, hips stiffen, and simple movements bending, reaching, standing up suddenly feel heavier than they should. Most exercises only make it worse, pounding away at cartilage, straining tendons, and leaving joints more irritated than supported. But the horse stance takes a different path. Instead of grinding through endless motions, it strengthens through stillness. By holding the posture, you create controlled tension that builds muscle around the joints, giving them better support without the impact. It's like fortifying the scaffolding around a building, not wearing it down with constant hammering. The result: stronger legs, healthier knees and hips, and a steadier step that carries you confidently through your day. This technique is known as isometric, loading a gentle yet powerful way to condition the very tissues that keep your joints stable, your tendons and ligaments. When you hold the horse stance, your knees, hips, and ankles are stacked in near-perfect alignment. That alignment creates a steady tension, not so much that it causes pain, but just enough to spark adaptation. Over time, this subtle pressure strengthens the joint structure itself, reduces stiffness, and even makes you less likely to be injured by a stumble or sudden twist. Think of it as building hidden scaffolding inside your body, silent support beams that hold you upright and pain-free. If you've ever avoided exercise out of fear of making your knees worse or worried about pushing your hips too hard, this stance offers a safe alternative. Instead of fighting against your joints, you're teaching them to grow stronger in harmony with your muscles. Aging doesn't mean your joints have to wear out. They simply need the right kind of training, the kind that builds resilience without punishment. 7. Unlock your hips, unlock your life. If you've ever groaned when getting out of the car, or struggled to bend down and tie your shoes, you're not alone. Stiff hips are one of the quietest thieves of mobility as we age. And once your hips tighten, your whole body begins to pay the price. That's why the horse stance is such a powerful tool. It goes straight to the source. As you ease down into the position, your hips gently open. The muscles and connective tissue around your pelvis are stretched in a way that's gradual, safe, and sustainable. No jerky movements, no deep lunges, no twisting yourself into complicated yoga shapes. Instead, you build flexibility step by step. The payoff. Looser hips don't just make moving easier. They improve your posture, reduce back strain, support digestion, enhance balance, and dramatically lower your risk of falling. Here's the catch. Most people don't realize tight hips tug on your lower back, compress your spine, and throw your body out of alignment. But the horse stance works even if you don't go very deep. A shallow version practiced consistently is enough to loosen your hips over time. And the difference is life-changing. Imagine less stiffness in the mornings, more fluidity in the afternoons, and a sense of ease every time you bend, twist, or walk. When your hips move freely, the rest of your life does too. 8. Boost hormones. Naturally feel like yourself again. Do you ever feel like your energy has slipped away or your mood dips for no reason at all? After 50, those shifts aren't just in your head, they're often tied to hormones. These subtle changes can touch everything. How well you sleep, how motivated you feel, your ability to focus, even your desire for intimacy. But here's the encouraging news. The horse stance can help bring those systems back into harmony without pills or complicated treatments. When you hold the posture, your body experiences a state of controlled challenge. It's not overwhelming, but it's just enough to trigger a healthy response. Cortisol, the stress hormone, begins to drop. At the same time, circulation improves, and your body releases natural testosterone and endorphins, even from short sessions. The result: sharper mental clarity, steadier moods, renewed vitality, and yes, a boost to your overall sense of well-being. Because the stance combines steady breathing with full-body engagement, it does something extraordinary for your nervous system. It grounds you. Anxiety softens, focus sharpens, and you're left with that quiet, unshakable energy that whispers, "I've got this." This isn't magic, it's mechanics. With every breath, you're telling your body, "I'm still here. I still move. I still matter." And the body answers back. So the next time you feel drained, scattered, or off, don't just reach for another pill or supplement. Instead, try standing still with intention. You may be surprised how quickly things begin to shift inside you. 9. Total body engagement without moving a step. Imagine activating nearly every major muscle in your body without even taking a single step. That's the hidden brilliance of the horse stance. From the outside, it looks like stillness, but inside it's alive with effort. Your legs carry the load of your body weight. Your core locks your spine into position. Your shoulders and back hold you tall while your arms subtly support balance. It's a workout disguised as stillness, quiet, efficient, and shockingly effective. This is what's known as isometric training, and it's tailor-made for anyone over 50. Why? Because it builds strength without pounding the joints. It improves the conversation between your brain and muscles, what scientists call neuromuscular coordination. And best of all, it builds the type of real-life strength you actually need. The ability to hold steady while carrying groceries, lifting a grandchild, or stepping across uneven ground. These everyday victories matter far more than how much weight you can lift in a gym. The horse stance trains you for life, without treadmills, without noise, without stress. Just you, your breath, and your body working together in harmony. 10. A gym inside your own body. No equipment, no excuses. Let's be honest, most people over 50 don't dream about going to the gym. The crowded machines, the loud music, the intimidating atmosphere, it's enough to keep anyone away. But what if you didn't need the gym at all? What if your own body was the most reliable, portable, effective gym you could ever have? That's exactly what the horse stance offers. No dumbbells, no yoga mats, no fancy mirrors or long routines. Just a small patch of floor, a couple of minutes, and the willingness to stand with purpose. You can do it barefoot in your bedroom, outside on your patio, in the kitchen, while your coffee brews, or even during a short work break. And because it only takes 2 minutes, you'll actually do it. That's the real power of this practice: simplicity. No excuses, no wasted time, just a habit you can sustain anywhere, anytime. And sustainability is the secret weapon after 50. It's not about the biggest effort once in a while. It's about the small, steady effort you repeat every day. So whether you're at home, traveling, or enjoying retirement, remember this: your personal gym is already with you. You don't have to buy it, join it, or sign up for it. You only have to step into it, take your stance, and hold it. How to do the horse stance: simple and safe. Begin with your feet together. Step out using a toes out, heels out pattern until your stance is roughly twice shoulder width. Angle your toes slightly outward. Slowly sink your hips as if lowering yourself onto an invisible stool, with your thighs moving toward parallel with the ground. Keep your spine tall, chest lifted, and make sure your knees track in line with your toes. Keep your eyes forward and your chin level. Inhale deeply through your nose, exhale through your mouth. At first, aim for 30 seconds. Over time, work your way up to 1 or even 2 minutes. The goal isn't speed, it's stillness. Power comes from holding steady, grounded, and calm. Who should be cautious? This exercise isn't for everyone. If you've recently had surgery on your knees, hips, or lower back, or if you struggle with uncontrolled high blood pressure or severe balance issues, it's best to avoid it. Always check with your doctor or physical therapist before starting any new movement routine, especially if you live with chronic joint or heart conditions. Safety first. Your body deserves respect as much as challenge. The power of stillness and why it matters now. We live in a world that constantly urges us to do more, go faster, and stay busy. The horse stance offers the exact opposite: stillness with intention. It's not flashy, it won't trend on social media, but it works. And at this stage of life, you don't need hype, you need strength that lasts, balance that protects, and confidence that rises from within. With just 2 minutes a day, you can rebuild the strength in your legs, reclaim balance, straighten your posture, and boost your inner vitality. No machines, no medications, no gym required. And here's the deeper truth: this isn't just about exercise. It's about proving to yourself that you're not finished growing, that you still have the ability to improve, to take control, to invest in yourself. Small, steady actions have the power to change your life. So the question is, will you try it? Stand tall, step out, and give it just 30 seconds. Let your body remind you what it's capable of. Let your mind rediscover that calm, grounded strength within you. And if you're already practicing the horse stance, share your journey in the comments. I'd love to hear how long you can hold it and what changes you've noticed.